Stories, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, you join me here, Snowman86, and we are back on Farming Simulator for 6 Ashes. So we are continuing to press on with our harvest, guys. This is part 2, and to be fair, we're nearly done. We have the few big fields. If I bring up this map here, you will see we have managed to harvest 49, 50, 44, and we are working on 43. Now the nice thing is this game has a crop destruction that when you're running over the stubble, it also destroys the stubble, so hence you'll see the tram lines where we took trailers. You can see we did a lot of manual unloading in this one, where we were driving the tractor to the combine. Whether here we were a little bit more select and we kept the tractor along the headland here, so as we were doing a pass up and down, we'd unload, pass up and down, we'd unload, and hence we've managed to reduce the traffic on the field. And we're doing much the same here on this field, where you can see most of the traffic was along the headland, and again in this one hopefully we'll be keeping a lot of the traffic on the headland. So that is where we are at the moment. As I say, we're nearly finished harvesting beans. Once we make the turn here, we will show what we have in our silos. Now we did sell a little bit of, I think it was Tritical or Tritical. We did sell a little bit of that just because I think we were going to run out of storage, so we sold a trailer load of that, and I think a trailer load of either rye as well, I think. And that enabled us to make one little purchase for the farm, which we'll show here in a second. So we're back to cutting slow as well, actually, because of the moisture in the field. The beans were cutting at around 12% last night, and with the dew they're back up to 18, but that's okay. We'll blend it off with some of our 12%ers and they'll balance out nicely. So while we're here, we're quickly going to show what we have in our silo. So canola, we managed to get 60,000 litres in, and that's going to be important for us. Hopefully the price of canola will go way up and we'll be okay. We haven't done any beans yet. Sorry, we're harvesting canola now even, so we currently have 60,000 litres there. And if I go all the way down here, you can see from the Tritical we have 70,000 litres, and rye we have nearly 90,000 litres. So we have a little bit of spelt to harvest as well. And I think that will wrap up our, well, we do have the beans actually to get off the field before harvest will be finished, but the beans will be another couple of days away. So we'll probably start working on fields, start getting conditions right. We have a bit of ploughing to do, some lime to add to some fields, getting them ready for seeding. So we will be doing a little, we might do maybe 1 or 2 fields of winter crops this season, see how we're going. But other than that, there won't be a whole pile going on for the winter, so we'll probably fast forward a lot of our winter time and we'll get into year 2 here. So that's it. I am going to plow away here and keep on harvesting the canola. We'll get it in and we'll be back for when we're doing the second last field of harvest over there for the spelt, and we'll see how well it yields. And we'll see if we can afford any new equipment for our farm, bar what we've already got. And that is canola wrapped up. So we're happy enough to have that done. We'll wind down our harvester a bit, and we just got to get to the trailer, which we're going to show off here now. And we can even GPS the track. So we got another 6,718 litres there, and we've I think 8,000 in the trailer already. So we should have a nice total once we're done. In fact, I think we won't. There'll be a little bit left in the combine. I think it won't fit all in the trailer. So as we're approaching, you'll see the trailer is different to the one we were originally using to start the harvest. As I say, there was a great deal came up on this second-hand trailer. Holds a little bit more than the one we were using all along, so we decided to jump on that opportunity. Saved us a little bit of money. So we did that, and we do have our eyes on another tractor as well, but I don't know, can we afford it? We'll have to wait to see how we get on through the winter with selling stuff, and that is crops at the right times, and see can we afford a tractor from that. Ideally, we're looking at around maybe 200 horses if we can afford it. Oh, we got it all in. Sweet deal. So that's what we're aiming for, is about 200 horse tractor if we can. We're just going to pull this here because we'll have to detach the header and set up for the final field. But before we do all that, we'll jump in our Fent and we'll unload. She's struggling here. Not sure what's going on there. I think I messed something up on the gearbox. Have I messed something up in the gearbox? I think I have. Automatic shifting gears needs to be on. And why isn't that working now for us? Nope. Not sure why that isn't working. It's not the solution we're looking for. Some reason I think I messed up the old gearbox in the tractor. I was playing around with it to see could I get one to work. But as you can see, that I don't think has worked to our advantage, so we'll have to play with some settings there to try and get that back to what it was. Tractor seems very dead. So there are the beans, and they have, as I say, another bit to go before we're ready for harvest. But we can get on with planting next year's canola crop. So once we harvest the final field in that bottom section, we'll have a bit of work to do regarding setting up for planting canola. Let me get a bit closer, there we go. Like a professional, right in the middle of the pit. I think that's something we'll be looking to upgrade as well, is our storage. We probably get away from what we currently have there, and we'll eventually look to either cold storage or some sort of a grain bin system. We'll see how we're going. For now, it's what we have, and we can't afford anything else, so we're sticking with it. So we're going to dump the trailer down at the entrance to the other field, which we can now use this field as a little mini shortcut. Save us driving the roads. So we get down here, unhitch the trailer and come back up for the header trailer. It's a bit of messing around. We got to get the header trailer through the gap because I don't think it will fit through on the combine. Yep, that's a definite no-no to the fitting through on the combine anyway. So we're just going to pull up here, take the trailer off somewhere here. Should be far enough out of the way. And then it's a case of hooking up to the header trailer, as I say, and then we're moving everything into the next fields. And what we've left then is the soybeans, and I say we shouldn't really need to be doing too much messing with the soybeans. It's right on the farm, so I think we can kind of maybe leave the header out there somewhat. Hopefully it won't rain, and we can park the combine in the shed short term. So the day is already slipping by us. It's already 10:30. So wrong way. That's probably a bit too far, so we'll roll forward. Oh, there's an old nasty bump. What way does this header trailer need to be? It needs to be the other way. So we'll do one quick spin here in the field and we'll be gone with the header trailer. I think something like that's probably too far. Somewhere there is probably okay for us, so we should be able to now just jump in, start up, and away we go. Ah! So, not sure what we did there, but that was definitely a fail. Completely missed the header trailer, and we did try a good bit there now. But we did. But this trailer has the auto lock on it, which is handy when you're going down road. If you do manage to get clipped by a car or something, it will kind of reset itself, which is handy. So we get out of the field and we kind of keep all our compaction to one area, which is down here. And then we'll have to swing it in the gate, do a bit of maneuvering, and hopefully we'll be facing the right way for the combine. So I think we can go through here into the next section, turn and come back through, which will be handy. There is a creek there somewhere, but I don't think we're going to fall into it. And all going well now, if we kind of present the header to the combine. Don't know how well we're going to be able to do this, but maybe something like that will work. And we'll cut up here, get to our combine, and we'll be back in a jiffy. So we're rolling down here, we're going to hook up and get harvesting, and we'll see what the yield is like, moisture, all that good stuff. Oh, I need to give myself a wee bit of a turn in here, because I don't think it's going to work if I take it too narrow. I should be able to present to the header. Now the question is, how far back can I go? Oh, wrong button. That's going to cause problems later. So we're going to go back here just a little bit. Oh, post. Somewhere there. And I think I might have blocked myself out. Yep. So we're just going to hook over the ditch. Really making this awkward. So we need to be in reverse, and we need to try and get the header to start swinging, and now get the tractor out of the way of the header. That's probably good enough for me. Oh, wrong way again. Oh. We'll head back for our trailer and we'll start the harvest, and we won't mention too much more about that ordeal. So let's jump in the big beast. Thankfully for us, we're still young and flexible. So we need to start turning things on, get the machine on, header rolling, lower it down. And the moisture is at just under 17%. So we'll get into it here and see how we're yielding. Yield is looking good, 13 tons to the head taker. So we should come out with a nice chunky bit of crop from this. And hopefully all this good stuff will lead us to being able to afford a new tractor. What the final value is anybody's guess, but we just found seeding last season a struggle with that little Fent. So I think for around the 220 in horses, we should have a bit more poke. Failing that, we will continue with the Fent for another year. We might see if we can pick up a second-hand old Ford, maybe something like that, with a little bit more ponies, and see how we get on. But for now, we'll keep harvesting this field, guys. And as always, I'm going to leave it here, I think, as we continue with our harvest and see what we can do. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, we'll see you again, and take care.